Hello, my name is Mariana, and today this is a reading for Aries. So Aries, as usual, I'm doing a reading with my own tarot deck, so the cards that you see are from this deck. So Aries, I was a little bit worried that, it's been a while since I posted. So yesterday, after a few days off from YouTube, I posted the collective reading, and it always feels a little bit weird to sit down and, just set the space and set my own energy to enter this space, this mental space, this spiritual space, to pull cards and receive messages. But then I realized that the last sign that I posted before the collective reading yesterday was Pisces. So the next reading after the collective was Aries, starting this journey through the zodiac signs. And it's interesting because the full moon in Libra was, this moment of peak of the Aries lunar cycle. So it feels very fitting that we are, following up the collective reading with your reading. So it is pretty much like a collective reading, as I see all of my readings, to be honest, but yours feels like this, setting off with, your right foot, but there is a little bit of a confusion here in your message today, Aries, because I feel like your sensation is that you have just arrived somewhere. It's like you're getting ready to settle down and to start something. But everything around you is giving you the signal that you have concluded something. So it's almost like receiving praises or receiving some sort of acknowledgement, and people applauding to you, and people recognizing your effort and cheering for you and taking you somewhere that it's almost like you don't realize what this is, or it's like you're being taken by the crowd. This is how I'm seeing you, and I'm going to show you why. But you're being taken to a place that everybody sees you as the perfect fit for that role, for that position, but you yourself are questioning that because you have just settled in a specific place. So it's almost like maybe in your mind there is this mismatch between who you see as yourself, or what is your mission, what is your next goal, and what everyone else sees for you. And I feel like it's only at the very end that you it's not like you're going to settle down with something else than what you were planning, but it's like you feel a lot more comfortable with that thing that came out of the blue, really. So we're beginning with the Five of Pentacles. And if you've been here since the early days of my channel, you'll know that this Five of Pentacles to me symbolizes this X on a map. So it shows where the prize is, where the treasure is. But to be honest, this card today for you, Aries, was talking about being in the right place at the right time. And I feel like this is your sensation about yourself, because also the fives to me symbolize individuality, who you are, where you stand, what are your core values, what is this axis that keeps you stable. And I feel like this has to do with this sensation where you have finally found this axis, where you have finally found this stability, this sense of, I know who I am, I know what I'm about to do. Now that I have found this sense of stability in myself, this is you thinking, right? Now I can start. This is the sensation that I feel like you have. But with this card coming next, the Six of Wands, the way that I was seeing this card was, you know, those superstars, you know, in a concert, and they just dive over the crowd and they're being taken by the crowd. Or those, you know, medieval movies where you see, you know, the crowd lifting up somebody and it's like this parade or this festive type of environment. This is how I'm seeing this Six of Wands. But you have no idea why you are being chosen to be lifted by those who are around you. It's almost like there is this instantaneous mismatch of, but why me? I don't understand. I have just arrived here. I have just arrived in this consciousness of who I am. There's a lot to be done. Why are you cheering for somebody or for something that, you know, you say that I have done, but I feel like I have done nothing really. It's like they are cheering for something that you did for them, but you have no idea what you have done for them. It's almost like it's like this blank memory. You don't realize actually what you have done to deserve maybe the recognition or the acknowledgement or the praise, the applause. But they're taking you, and they're happy to do so. It's almost like they don't want you to work harder than what you seem to have been doing. It's almost like here, you know, with the Six of Wands being followed by the Six of Swords, two sixes. So the six to me brings, you know, this exchange of energy between you and others, which is very beautiful because it's exactly, you know, this axis between Aries and Libra. You know, as Aries being the individual and the other being the opposite sign, which is Libra, which is, you know, the full moon that we just had. So, but this exchange seems to be something in, not in response, but in gratitude to something that you have done that you don't remember doing. That is the funny thing here, because for you, you have just started, or you are just about to start a new phase, or, you know, because it's the five, it's almost like this course correction, or like you have just, you know, chosen, you know, one of two paths, and you're just beginning this new cycle, or this second half of that cycle that you have already started, but it feels like a new chapter. And somehow the celebration, or the just the recognition of these people taking you somewhere where you're going to be crowned in a sense, or you're going to be acknowledged in a higher level. It's like you don't understand why you're being picked up by them, why they are doing this for you, because their attitude or their approach towards you is one of, no, we don't want you to get tired. We don't want you to make any type of effort. You have done enough for us. Now let us help you. Let us extend an arm for you. Let us carry you, with the Six of Swords most of all. So it's because of their gratitude. They are grateful for something that you did that you don't remember doing. And it's funny because here with the Wheel of Fortune, for some reason, what they see in you is something, it's coming through as like, you know, those types of people that believe in prophets, right? So, you know, there are many religions that believe in prophets, that, you know, a prophet will come to save and blah, blah, blah. Not diminishing at all, but, you know, it's just not something that I believe. But, you know, there are people that really do believe that somebody else is going to come to save them. And I feel like that's a little bit what I'm seeing here, but they're grateful. It's not like their gratitude is fake or anything like that. It's just that they see in you something that is fulfilling a prophecy, or fulfilling a destiny, right? Because you see here how this 5 is also here. The X is here in the center of the wheel. So I feel like that's the reason why perhaps you're so confused, because you're not understanding how you would fit this, because you haven't done really nothing. but they see you as the one who would fit perfectly to this, in this story, in this prophecy, in this it's coming through as like it's like becoming something or entering, it's like taking on a role. Because I'm seeing this with the Tower card coming next. The way that I'm seeing this is like the crowd is taking you to a castle. And I know that this is very literal, right? It's not that literal, but it's the symbolism of some sort of very imponent, very regal perhaps, or very powerful structure that is going to be, it's like it's going to be the setting for an important ceremony of recognition of your efforts, of everything that you have done to get to where you are. So it's almost like you are in the right place at the right time, Aries. It seems like you are, but you're not understanding the context, because it seems like you have, skipped a few history classes and you don't know what this prophecy is about or what this storyline is that they are placing you in, saying that you are perfect for this because it just fits. It's like all of the synchronicities are perfect. Everything is lining up, in the perfect time, in the perfect space. So it's like you are the one who's going to be the head of this organization, the authority figure of this religion or this group or whatever it is. It's like there is this place where you're saying, no, 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 but you got me wrong. This is not where I belong. Listen, I have just arrived here. This cannot be right, because the Five of Swords is like your reactions. Like, but don't you see, I come from a different realm. It's not my thing. It's not where I belong. I'm not made for this. This is not my destiny. It's interesting. It's almost like the ones who are part of the crowd who are grateful for you, it's like they are interpreting you or your actions or your beingness, your recently found individuality, right? The power of your own individual. It's like you're being mistaken in a sense, but they are pretty sure that you're the one for this. So even though you're doing everything that you can to say, no, you got me wrong, it's not me that you're waiting for, I'm not the one to fulfill this, but they are still taking you there. And I feel like they truly want to make you feel comfortable, because we're ending with the Six of Cups. So despite you saying, no, I'm not made for this, this is not my destiny, I have just, I just arrived. It's like, it's impossible that this is my role. I'm not even experienced enough for this. It's like, and because you seem to have no memory of what they are saying that you did for them. You see what I mean? So it's almost like even if you did something for them, even if you have given some of your time, some of your, whatever it is, whatever type of engagement you had with these people that are now cheering for you and grateful for you and wanting to pay you back and take you to a place of glory, is what I just heard, right? It's like they want to elevate you somehow, but giving you like a role of authority. With these two, I'm seeing like, the king of a kingdom, the king of a castle. It's like it's like this higher level authority. So this is like the recognition. This is the acknowledgement. This is how they're going to show you how grateful they are for whatever you have done for them. And I feel like you don't remember because maybe it wasn't your intention. It's like maybe you were just thinking about yourself, which I feel like you were. It's like everything that you have been doing until now, it's almost like to find your own individuality. And I feel like there's something about the the gratitude, or you know, the intensity of the gratitude about something that is, you know, a lot bigger than you were anticipating. It's like you, at first, you don't feel comfortable about this. It's almost like there are spikes in those chairs, or in, you know, in that castle, or wherever they're taking you. It's like it's very uncomfortable. It's very spiky, right? It's like you were more comfortable here, you know, sitting in this wooden chair, than in this throne. You see what I mean? So it's just because it's something that it's like how am I going to explain this? It's like they're taking you, it's not against your will, not necessarily, Aries, but it's like you're being taken, you're being carried to a position that everything around you is saying, but this is your place, this is what you deserve. You deserve to be, you know, ahead of, you know, the leader, the king, the one who rules this structure. For you, it's not that simple. Although with the Six of Cups, it's like they are very intently wanting you to feel comfortable. It's like they're going to give you cushions to make that spiky throne a lot more comfortable to sit in, right? So whatever the effort that these ones are doing, or having, or, you know, making, going out of their way to make you feel comfortable, it's like they're trying to remind you, because the Six of Cups to me talks about memories from the past. And I feel like the discomfort in you is because you don't remember what you have done to them to make them so grateful for you, for whatever you have done for them. So it's almost like they're telling you stories to make you feel more comfortable, or make you understand why they're being so appreciative, why they're being so, it's like, so what is that you actually did to make them show this big of a, you know, gratitude action, or devotion, or payback, or whatever it is. It's like there is a lot of effort in them, and there is a lot of confusion in your mind, Aries. But I feel like you seem to even though at first it is completely uncomfortable and inappropriate and not for you, and I feel like the more you remember about the things that they're telling you, it's like the more it will become more familiar, or the more it will become comfortable, so that you can at least look around and see what this is about. And just, you know, instead of being very reactive, because the Five of Swords before, it was really reactive. It was like, no, 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 please just take me away from this, right? So it's like leaving that reaction to the side. It's like it already gives you the alert that you don't understand really what is going on. But the effort that they're putting in to make you feel comfortable by telling the stories about the things that you have done for them is starting to make you feel comfortable. So I am very curious to see where this wants to go for you. So I am going to pull more cards for you, Aries, and also the astrological runes in the extended reading. So if you want to join me there, I'll be very happy to see you. You can find the link down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.